What's my favorite thing about Five Nights at Freddy's movie? Getting to make it, for sure. Working with the animatronics, but now it's going to be getting to watch it with the fans. Getting to make it, for sure. Working with the animatronics, but now it's going to be getting to watch it with the fans.
My favorite thing about the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, which we worked on a very, very, very long time, is that it actually exists, and you're going to get to see it.
Getting to make it, for sure.
Is that it actually exists.
Working with the animatronics.
Is that it actually exists.
But now it's going to be getting to watch it with the fans.
That it actually exists. 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 That it actually exists, and you're going to get to see it.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another review. Hope you guys were enjoying the content on the channel as of late. Excuse me if I'm talking a little bit low, just a little bit late. I'm just getting my notes ready because I just got done watching this. Let me get everything ready here. Okay, so Five Nights at Freddy's, the latest video game adaptation, directed by Emma Tammy, who has not done anything except a short film, right? Or does it say? I don't know. It's a feature film, yeah, called The Wind, yeah. So she has one credit under her belt. So yeah, adapted from the Five Nights at Freddy's video games, yeah, ska and all that. Okay, so stars Josh Hutcherson as a Mike, as a security guard. He's has some trauma going on. He's gets a job by his counselor, played by Matthew Lillard, and he goes to work at Freddy's. What is it called?
Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, the abandoned
Freddy Fazbear's place, something like that. Basically, Chuck E. Cheese.
Abandoned place, yeah.
Yeah. So here's the thing. So the film was in development hell for quite some time. It was originally it spawned in 2015, and then it went through a bunch of directors. Apparently, Gil Kennan was on the project at some point. Seth Grahame-Smith was on the film at one point. So it went through a lot of production issues. Was at Warner Brothers at one point. That ended up at Blumhouse. Chris Columbus was going to direct it at one point. And then now ultimately we have what we have here. And as you saw at the top of the video, the director saying that it just exists, you get pretty much exactly that statement. Because my thoughts on it became very apparent as I just kept asking my brother what was happening throughout the film.
And it was
because
so hard for me to explain a lot of
yeah,
things.
and I think that ultimately illustrates the film because I have really no idea of what Five Nights at Freddy's is by what the film is telling me. I have no idea how things are going or how things are moving along. Wish I had something to throw, but it's basically, it basically just throws things at you. Like imagine if it does this. Like, this is a story element, so it just throws things at you, with the hopes that it makes sense. And does it? No. It's blatantly on the nose. You just know how everything's going. The animatronics are neat, I guess, but I mean, they're very insufficient. I mean, unless you like bulky robots and you think if those are scary and children running around in
I
forest
said
and
that
trees.
they're kind of cute though.
Like if you find that to be terrifying, then I think this might be up your alley. Um, Very odd interactions between performances, just performances in general. I just think are just bad. Um, this lady cop just shows up out of nowhere. I guess she just, yeah, Vanessa. I guess she just wants to have sex with the guy. I don't know. Matthew Lillard is, I guess, Jim Carrey. And yeah, I'm not really sure what I watched really. I think it's just completely nonsensical. Um, I think Nolan would watch this and just go, "I'm sorry, I have no idea what's going on." Um, like it's just all over the place. Like as its production was, it's just all over the place. It has no rhyme or reason whatsoever. And the story, per se, um, is just ludicrous. I just watched a Godzilla film before this, and I would think that that would be the most ludicrous thing that I would see today. And well, no, it wasn't. It really, really wasn't. So, and the director has like made some offense or some like defense saying that it was meant to be PG-13 for a certain reason like that, and like everyone was saying that it should have been R-rated, and it definitely has the material for it. It has some of a dark edge with like children involved, but yeah, just really odd filmmaking. Like there were strange camera angles, like on top and then close-ups and then weird pans. Absent of like any drama, incredibly just on the nose performances. Like the animatronics are nice, but that's it. I mean, that's really all I can really say about it. But as far as just a film goes, because that's the way I look at this and anything in film language, I don't know what I just watched. I really think that it was just devoid of any rhyme or reason, and for me, any real care. So, but yeah. So clearly I liked it. So, but
He really did.
I really liked it. Yeah, just it exists.
It actually exists.
It certainly exists.
Even the producer has said.
Yeah, I think that's another nice way of saying it's like, well, it finally came out. We finally got it off the ground somehow. And well, they did. It certainly is released. It is certainly out there, and it certainly exists. So, okay. So, well, those are my thoughts on Five Nights at Freddy's. So, I'm going to cut this here, and I'm going to now have my little brother come in because he watched the film. He actually saw it in theater, so he has a different perspective than me. I saw it on Peacock. So, I'm going to throw it over to him, and you guys can see his review right now.
Just to make it simply my favorite thing, right, is that I understand my brother. I get the script. When he explained it to me, I realized I was having a little too much fun in the theaters, because in the theaters it was literally felt really different, because it's just based on the video game. Because how I see it, because I'm a guy who plays games, right? You do film. I like games, So for my brother, when he sees anything that's a movie, it has to be a movie, right? Like even if it's a video game adaptation, right? It has to be perfectly a movie. And I'm not wrong with that. I get it, but like for me personally, I mean, I like it. Like even the producers say, hey, it exists. And just to say it is that I'm grateful that this made it as a game. Like literally, like there's upcoming adaptations like Minecraft, and I'm surprised they even got to do that. I think that's Warner Brothers they're gonna do that with, which is silly. But yeah, I mean, let me get through the actors. So Josh Hutcherson, if that's his name, yeah, he plays Mike Schmidt, who is the main protagonist in the entire film. He's just basically a guy who does a job because my boy broke. He's trying to help for his little sister. I thought it was his daughter, which is named Abby. and he also has a big sister. It confused me as well. And just to get quicker to it, because, when I appear, just to let you know, I always make spoilers, and I don't realize it, whatever. But throughout the story, when there's, I think a first or second night, no, definitely first night, there's this cop who appears. Her name's Vanessa, and my brother said a lot about it. It makes no sense because she just pulls up out of nowhere on screen and tells her about the trauma, because she clearly knows a lot about everything, and she could have done this all and everything, and boom, we would never had a movie like that. Boom. And just seeing that makes me think, wow, I wonder, it makes me want to think, what were the other scripts they had in mind? Were they worse? Probably. I'll never know. But let's see, Matthew Lillard, yes, guy who plays Shaggy from 2001, I think.
Literally a Scooby-Doo moment almost.
Yeah. Okay, in the film, right? Okay, should I just say the spoiler? Because it's nothing surprise. So, in the scene, he's kind of like a job helper to Mike, aka Josh Hutcherson, whatever. I just put names, whatever. But he helps him, and he's like, ooh, try to go to this job. Because totally, I'm not gonna kill you, but spoiler, but whatever. And I want you to work on 5 nights on here, simply, and then we'll pay you. I don't know how much they will pay you. It never said we'll pay you or not. But you go here, survive 5 nights, just simply look in the monitor. Do not let anyone go in. Just simple as that. Literally, that's it. And plot twist, there's this character named Springtrap, who, if my real Five Nights at Freddy's fans, you guys should already know how this goes. He, surprise, it's Matthew Lillard. He's one of the animatronics, but in disguise. And I'm not going to go through the whole story because it's so confusing because the script keeps, flying everywhere. It's like a wind, just changing its direction left and right, and whatever. But, I'm trying to think, yeah, just pretty much like that. And crazy, whatever. And it's confusing me as well. I got, a headache when I was watching it again because now I realize it. Because I was with my friend, it was different. But with my brother, then we get a little different on it. But apparently, Mike has trauma because his brother got kidnapped. I guess what plot twist? The person who kidnapped him is William Afton, Matthew Lillard. Whoa, and there's these ghost children who actually possess these animatronics. And all I'm saying is these are all from the video game. The script is literally copied from the video game. And that's literally all it is, and it's whatever. And to me, that's fine. I mean, it's crazy, it's cool, whatever. And to me, what I really love about it is not... I mean, the actors, that's cool they chose them, but me personally, it has to be the animatronics. I love the design. I mean, I think they could have went maybe for CGI. The more I think about it, they do. But I do love when they really said, let's try to make it real, right? We know we have $20 million in the budget, and that's literally the exact money they paid for this film. But literally just make actual animatronics instead of just making effects where they can go whoosh, super quick. No, they just take one step. Literally, there's Foxy following this girl named Abby, which is Mike, who's just babysitting or something, whatever. And he literally takes a sweet time finding her, right? You see her just taking one step at a time. One step at a time with those red eyes, which is still cute to me because it's not even scary. It's a horror film. And the only thing that's scary to me is, the big bass boosted jump scares they put. Boo, scary to me. I'm being dramatic. I'm telling you, there's literally nothing scary about this. You can literally make an 8-year-old to watch this. And the only thing that was scary is literally just the loud noises. They actually would love the characters. They'd be like, oh my god, look how cute Chica is with holding the little cupcake who was biting the dude's leg.
It's great for 4th graders.
Yeah, I think 4th graders can learn something out of this. Matter of fact, I think a 4th grader, I bet they're lying. I bet an adult never made this script. I bet they just saw some 4th grader. Hey, you, come over here. Can you make this script for us? We're literally low on budget. Can you do this? He's like, okay. Literally. This no even better, Chris. Five Nights at Freddy's literally has competition with Winnie the Pooh. They both literally have something funny. Because for Winnie the Pooh, there was literally no script. They were just stupid. For Five Nights at Freddy's, I wouldn't say it's stupid. I would say it's more confusing, right? It's more confusing because to me it's an adaptation, and adaptations are basically inspirations from video games, and it's literally the same producer, Scott Cawthon, the guy who made the game. Same thing. I'm trying to see what I can think of because this is literally just a Blumhouse project, and I just know this is nothing too crazy. It's literally just that, but yeah, but that's literally it. I mean, yeah, they confirmed they're gonna make a sequel. The producer said it. Scott said it. It's just apparently I think he said that it's gonna take place on another building. It's literally from Five Nights at Freddy's 2, but the animatronics are a little more different, even though they're the same. It's just from the game. It's from the same script or whatever. But that's literally it. Five Nights at Freddy's. Hey, don't be mad. It actually exists, Chris. It actually exists. I've been waiting for what? When did production start? 2015? And what is it now? 2023? I've been waiting 8 years for the director, for one day the director to say, it actually exists. That is crazy, bro. It's crazy. 10 out of 10. I'm being sarcastic. I'm joking, guys. But for real, though, I'll give this rating, if I was going to be realistic, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. But since I saw it with my friend, and I love Five Nights at Freddy's because I'm a big guy of it, I'll give it straight a 10 out of 10. If I never played this game, I would have gave it maybe a 5 or a 6 out of 10 because of bad script. But that's it. But that's it. That's all it is. I hope you guys enjoy. I will see you guys more on films like there's another film, Wish. You know Wish, Chris? That's coming out from Disney. I heard there's gonna be a Snow White live action film. And there's oh yeah, definitely Kung Fu Panda 4. Kung Fu Panda 4. And any other films like or Elio, yeah, I always say Elio in every review. That's a Pixar one, but I'll see what I can do for every review, and I am trying to make it best from what I see it. I mean, my brother, you got the potential of everything, and yeah, so just to quote it up, I'll always spoil whatever movie I see when I appear, but I hope you all have a good day, have a good night, because for us it's nighttime. It would be crazy. But hopefully you guys enjoy the content. And Chris, you tell them good night and tell them have a great night also again. But alright, see you everyone.
Alrighty. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that dual perspective. As you can tell, we have a very different perspective of the film. But it's gonna make a lot of money, so
It will.
Yeah, so but you guys let us know your thoughts on Five Nights at Freddy's, if you guys saw it in the theater or on Peacock, however you chose to see it, and just let us know your thoughts. And that'll be it for this review. Thank you guys for tuning in, and until then, we will catch you guys in the next video. So bye guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.